Ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker's teaser trailer that debuted over at Star Wars Celebration over 3 months ago, it left a lot of fans very excited and eager to see the upcoming footage of Episode 9 that is set to appear at D23 on August 24th by director J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. So what's really great about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film is going to be very rich in material when it comes to the twists and the turns, as well as the revelations that will lead to saga-wide implications within the Skywalker saga itself that's going to make us view the past 8 Star Wars films in a different light. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to various shot descriptions of the upcoming trailer 2 of this movie, this is where things begin to get very intense for Episode 9. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that shot descriptions consisting of a rear shot of Kylo Ren and Rey wielding their ignited lightsabers, where it's said that the laughter of Darth Sidious plays over the shot where Kylo and Rey are looking into the fog, where a red glow is seen that is said to tease the ignition of Palpatine's lightsaber in the film before he fights Kylo and Rey. The shot is said to be very dark and grim and is a part of the trailer where it's quiet. The next goes over a sequence in which Luke Skywalker is said to be climbing into his X-Wing with a hood over his head, keeping the character mysterious, where the iconic beard is seen and R2-D2 being in the back of the ship. Now, it's to be the first shot of Luke Skywalker jumping in an X-Wing in his older years that is said to be surreal to see for the fans around the world. Another provides glimpses of the Knights of Ren charging toward Resistance fighters, where the Knights are slaughtering them one by one and slamming them down into the ground, with a body of fire in the background making the figures in the forms of silhouettes. Lastly, several glimpses of the major space battle that takes place over the jungle world, where it's said that Rey is eventually facing Kylo Ren on board of a ship with his helmet on, where they are both looking at each other in an emotional way, where it comes to a moment in which Rey sticks her hand out, implying she's asking Kylo to join her, creating a parallel to what Kylo did in the Last Jedi trailer. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, we do know that this film's going to have a lot of emotional moments, a lot of action-packed sequences that's really going to set up the overall tone of this movie, of it actually being an all-out war and a war to end all wars, as John Boyega and J.J. Abrams have said before in the past. Now, the one thing that I do want to go over that I think a lot of fans are really going to love is the moment in which we have Luke Skywalker climbing into his iconic X-Wing that we all are very much familiar with from the original trilogy. Now, this X-Wing, you guys may have actually seen the leaks, the actual leaked images months and months ago over at Pinewood. A lot of people were talking about this, and we were always trying to figure out exactly why would Luke's X-Wing be returning in Episode 9. Now, this, without a doubt, is going to be in the form of a flashback and Luke Skywalker's journey to Ahch-To, showing us exactly how he crashed on the world. Now, we also know that Episode 9 is going to set up more intense moments between both Kylo, Rey, and Palpatine, and in this trailer, that's actually nothing of, that's going to be short at all in any way, shape, or form, because we do have a sequence in which Kylo and Rey are said to be igniting their own lightsabers, a rear shot of them, and facing something very, very mysterious in the fog, where the Palpatine laughter is said to laugh in the background. Now, we do know that they are teasing a lot of Palpatine's, I guess you could say, scenes in this movie and how he's going to be involved in Episode 9. Are they necessarily going to show him in the flesh, in great quality in the form of a trailer? That I'm not quite sure about. So far, we haven't heard about Palpatine actually being seen in the trailer in full quality here, just little glimpses here and there of the Dark Acolyte and the Sith Spirit taking over his body and stuff like that. So the other piece that I do want to go over that stands out to me a lot as well is, of course, the moment in which we have Rey facing Kylo Ren on board of a very large ship. Now, this most likely is Kylo Ren's First Order Ravager ship, which, by the way, is said to be much larger than the Supremacy ship that belonged to Supreme Leader Snoke in Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now, this is a moment in which Rey is sticking her hand out, asking Kylo Ren to join her, creating a nice parallel to what we got in The Last Jedi trailer itself over 1 year ago. Now, what I like about this is that this is basically setting up yet again another mysterious aspect of the trailer. Is Kylo going to join Rey? Is he not going to join Rey? What's going on here? We do know that there is some kind of element between both Kylo and Rey, where they're going to have to force themselves to create an alliance to take down this new threat also known as Palpatine / the Dark Acolyte within the third act of episode 9. Now the other thing is that we also know that this movie is really going to feature a lot of land battles and space battles and really taking it to the next level than we have ever seen before in the Star Wars franchise by JJ. And to me, I think that really speaks volumes. I think it tells us that JJ Abrams is trying to make this movie a very good movie and marking it down as the best of the sequel trilogy. Anyways guys, drop a comment below, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.